So we've been married. My husband and I have been married for 28 years, and we have 12 children. We have 2 kids that have moved out of the house, actually 3, but our third one's moving back just for a little while before he joins the military. So we are planning for our holidays, and I'll just tell you that we have had holidays that were so elaborate and out there that I can't even remember what was going on from start to finish. We've had holidays that were so simple that they are embedded in our minds forever. So I'll give you some tips and tricks that maybe you can use to help make your holiday season more enjoyable. And that's really what I like to do, is I just like to help moms and see what I can do to help them and try to make it so that they can just remember who they are and bond their family and just have a good time. I have a couple of Facebook pages that I post on regularly, or I try to anyways. And if you would like to get more information and find out some of the stuff I posted before, you're certainly welcome to look those up. You can check the links below and they'll be there. But other than that, let's talk about holidays. So the holidays are coming up really quick, and I'm going to talk about Thanksgiving and about Christmas, because to me they're kind of similar. Thanksgiving is all about giving and loving each other and spending time with family, and so is Christmas, and most people think that too. What I like to do is that there's only so many days in the month, and I recognize that. So I like to have all the ideas of all the things that I would like to do to make our holiday season memorable, enjoyable, and just a lot of fun. So I'll spend time putting down all those ideas on paper. And after I get all those ideas down on paper, then I will take those and I will make a plan. And I will kind of simplify that plan from all those ideas and just say, realistically, I can't do 50,000 things over the next 2 months. So what's really important? Like, what do I want my kids to remember? And so I'll start to simplify that list according to those things that I think will matter to my children. And I'll try to do activities that incorporate several of their likes during that time, things that they're going to be involved in. I also take into consideration school concerts or certain plays that might be coming in the area, or musicals that could be coming, just so that we can take advantage of those wonderful opportunities that we have in our area to help expose our children to more cultural events. I think when we take time to simplify those, it helps us. So number one, mom's not stressed out. And number two, so that the kids remember it and that we have a good time with them. And we build those relationships with each other, and those bonds become greater. So I'm just thinking, after you realize there's only 4 or 5 weeks in each month, that there's only so many things you can do in a week. I mean, maybe you want to make it to where you do one thing every day. Maybe you want to make it to where you just do 2 or 3 things a week. Whatever it is that will work for you and your plan, kind of think it out that way. And then after you do that, figure out what it's going to take to set those things up. If you need to make calls, or maybe make your budget planned because you're going to need money for this upcoming activity or event, or maybe you need to just make sure your night's free, or you need to maybe even do your meal plan according to that. I, during the holidays, like to plan what desserts I like for around the holidays. I have desserts for all the different seasons that I like to bring in, but for during the holidays, there's certain things I like at Thanksgiving, certain things I like to fix at Christmas, certain things I don't have time to fix at Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I really try to get my head wrapped around what my life is really going on like, about the amount of time that I'll actually have to spend on these different things, because I don't like to be involved in so many activities going on that I neglect my children in that, or that we spend all of our time in the car. Unless you're trying to keep the house clean, sometimes staying in the car a lot is actually helpful. But I just really want to do whatever it is that's going to keep it real for me and my kids and make it memorable. And then I make it happen. After I've made this plan and I've set it all on paper and I'm excited, I make sure these activities are things I'm excited about, and then I make it happen after I've set it all up and I'm all ready for it. And, one thing I really do with the holidays is that at the first of the month is when I really set up for holidays. I will, whatever it is that I want to decorate with, whatever theme I'm going with, whatever I've decided to do for that month, I will set it up around that, and definitely in that first week of the holiday. Except for New Year's, I just add a little bit on top of Christmas and decide what I want to keep and take down before New Year's comes. Maybe sometime I will give you a breakdown of the things I like to do for each of the holiday months, because that's really fun, actually, if I think about it. But other people might like it too. But I'll tell you, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, other than I am not a stickler on Thanksgiving Day. My mom hosts a Thanksgiving Day, and sometimes I host a Thanksgiving Day. It just depends on what I want to do that year. So, if I have kids that can't make it to our Thanksgiving, then I will host a second Thanksgiving and make it to where we have more than one in a week. I don't mind if it's the week before, the week after, or during the week. Doesn't really matter to me, as long as that my kids and I are getting to spend some time together during that time. That's what really matters the most to me. The second thing is that with Christmas, I definitely start decorating, and I have a certain day I do the tree. The tree's the first thing I do, and then we put up house lights on Monday, and we put up decorations on the tree, and then stockings, all these different things, because I can't usually get them all done in one day. I like to do it while the kids are at school, so that when they come home, they're surprised and they feel special and they get all excited about the holiday that's coming. It helps kids realize the lapse in time and that something's coming, something to look forward to. I know I need things to look forward to, and my kids definitely need things to look forward to. So then with that, I make sure some of the things that we like to do as a family is we like to Christmas carol, which means I have to bake goodies. So I'll maybe make goodies on the weekend, and then on Monday night deliver those, or I'll make them on Monday night as a family, and then we'll deliver them on Tuesday and Wednesday night. So I'm just thinking like that, where I kind of have to make a plan. So I don't want to plan too much to do on those coming days, so that I actually have time to do all of those steps that need to happen to make that Christmas caroling evening fun. We also like to hang up our Christmas lights together. We go see family. We travel a little bit. Then there's a really special thing that we like to do as it's coming close to Christmas, and you can even do this right after Christmas. We like to get a cup of hot cocoa and a candy cane and kind of stir those around. That's really fun to eat together. You can add marshmallows if you like. But we like to just sit around, and we like to talk about some of our favorite Christmas memories from the year we're in, as well as years prior. And the kids always like to talk, and probably a little too long, just about their favorite Christmas and their favorite presents, the favorite things that they remember from years past. And it's fun now because we have older kids and we have younger kids that don't always share the same memories. Especially the older kids have memories that the younger ones haven't experienced. So it's really fun to throw all those things together and just spend time as a family. And I hope that you can figure out what you want to do for the holidays. If you have any questions, please ask. And just know that for the holidays, it's really important to keep it simple and to remember what it is the holidays all about, so that you don't get your head all wrapped up into just presents and just going. Because if you don't slow down and take some time for yourself, it's really hard to be able to enjoy the holidays. At least for me it is, and I think probably for you it would be too. So remember not to hate Christmas, but to love Christmas by keeping it simple and doing the things that are most enjoyable for your family. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season, and that I get to hear from you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.